Dear students, this is part 5th and probably the last lecture of this chapter. Here we will be discussing the mechanism of corrosion and its prevention and the extraction of metals. Corrosion. It is the damage that is caused to the metals due to their reaction with oxygen, moisture and carbon dioxide present in its nearest atmosphere. So the metal gets eroded due to corrosion. For example, we see corrosion in the form of brown coating or rust over the iron, and green coating or the basic copper carbonate that is formed over copper. Similarly, the black coating of silver sulfide that is formed on the silver. These coatings are corrosion that takes place on the surface of the metals. For corrosion to take place, moisture and air is most important. So the rusting of iron takes place when the iron reacts with oxygen and moisture and forms iron oxides. This iron oxide is brownish in color, and as such it erodes the outer surface of the metal, and as such the metal loses its luster. Now, this corrosion can be prevented by applying oil or grease on the iron articles, similarly applying paint, and by galvanization, that is, the iron surface is coated with the coating of a zinc metal that acts as a sacrificial metal in order to prevent the iron from corrosion. Similarly, by tinning, that is coating the iron articles with tin. And fifth is by electroplating, that is coating a less reactive metal like chromium on the surface of the metal. And the last one is by alloying, that is making alloys. Occurrence of metals. Some metals like gold, silver, platinum, etc. are found in the free state in the Earth's crust because they are least reactive, and as such they are known as noble metals. Most metals are found in the form of their oxides, their carbonates, sulfides and halides because they are reactive and they react with these elements, and as such form oxides, carbonates, sulfates and halides, etc. There are minerals. What are minerals? These are actually the elements or compounds which occur naturally inside the Earth's crust, or it is a mineral from which the metals can be extracted profitably. Gangue, it is an impurity that is present in the ore like rock particles, sand particles, clay particles, etc. that are obtained after extraction. So here is a flow chart that shows the extraction of metals from their ores. So the ore is taken and it may contain metals of high reactivity, metals of medium reactivity and metals that are having low reactivity. So the metals of high reactivity are extracted by electrolysis of their molten ore, and after electrolysis the pure metal is extracted. Similarly, the metals of medium reactivity, they may form carbonate ore or sulfide ore. So if the ore is carbonate ore, it is extracted by calcination, and if the sulfide ore is extracted by roasting. After roasting and calcination, the metal becomes oxide, and this oxide of metal is then reduced, and after reduction we obtain a metal that is purified by refining. Similarly, the metals of low reactivity, they may contain the sulfide ores. They are first roasted, and then after roasting the metal is extracted and the oxide of the metal is refined, and finally we get a pure metal. So in this way the metals are extracted from their ores.